It's Enshrinement Week at the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, and we're honoring the 100th season of the NFL with the next step in our journey called Huddle for 100. Over a few days, I joined hundreds of volunteers, met someone making a tremendous impact against all odds, and enlisted the help of one particular Cleveland Brown superstar. I'm fan activist and filmmaker Matt Liston, and I'm thrilled to be here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, where we're bringing Huddle for 100 here to Canton, Ohio. The goal is simple but ambitious. Get 1 million fans to volunteer 100 minutes of community service. While I thought the story would be about the legends inside these halls, my focus quickly turned to the inspiring people and unbelievable stories off the field. At this week's Huddles, NFL players and legends are talking to local kids about the importance of community service.
This is the Hall of Fame week, but it's also a chance for us to do some good things here in Canton.
They're putting these lessons into practice at the Boys and Girls Club, where today's goal is to build a community garden.
What are we planting here?
Lettuce.
Lettuce? You just put it in there and you pat it down?
Yeah.
I thought lettuce came from a grocery store.
No.
Another group of volunteers have gathered to create health and wellness bags that will be given to underserved youth later in the week.
Look at how great that bag looks.
She's a pro.
She is a pro. You guys making some fine art here or what? Wow, that's pretty. I brought an NFL player here to see it. What I love is that you're here to celebrate Champ Bailey's big accomplishment, but you're also here at the Boys and Girls Club giving back.
Of course, man. That's what it's all about.
What's Baker Mayfield going to do to the Titans?
Beat them.
It's deeper than the game of football, and I'm always trying to change these kids' lives because there's going to come that time in your life where you're not necessarily believing in yourself 100%, and you need that extra person on the outside to push you to be great. And today, that's what I'm here for.
Wesley Woodyard's words were true. A shining example of support leading to greatness is the story of a local man named Joe Gorham. Joe grew up in the housing projects and was a victim of domestic violence. But despite a rough childhood, he's overcome the odds to become a successful entrepreneur. And now he's using that success to help the people living in his old neighborhood.
I mean, this is pretty cool that you could create all this in your hometown.
Living in Canton, Ohio, what's special is we have the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I mean, think about this. Every football player's dream is to come to my city, to the community that I serve, and I get to live here.
This is going to be a great season for Browns football, right?
Oh, this is a winning season.
Wow.
You got Baker Mayfield. I mean, we're going somewhere. This is going to be the year I go.
Wait. So you watch every Browns game, right?
Yep.
But you never been to a Browns game?
Never been there. No, I have to go.
Got it.
Gotta go.
Fair enough.
All right.
It's a big operation.
Yeah.
For me, what's inspiring is I just think about your childhood. You had everything going against you as a kid.
I was about 10 or 11, growing up in the projects, on the verge of being homeless with my mom. And 13 years old is when the government first took possession of me.
How many different foster homes were you in?
There was 5. So
5 foster homes?
Yeah. Lenny was my 5th one. Yep.
How old were you when you first met Lenny?
I was 17 years old when I met Lenny. It was August 28th, 1996. Lenny was a retired policeman out of Cleveland. He gave me the chance, and I worked relentlessly. I just didn't want to make him happy. I wanted to make him proud.
With the help of his team at the towing company, Joe has donated tens of thousands of dollars to the community and helped dozens of families.
He has done all types of things: school supplies, school clothing, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. I mean, he really has.
The amount of money that he's reinvested in for school, I mean, it was unbelievable.
Wow.
He's pretty amazing.
I've been here for 15 years, never had a phone call that said there's somebody that wants to donate money and do what you want with it, you know, work with it and provide the needs, hit the needs for the kids with it. And he did that, and wow, that was a blessing.
It's wonderful to think a man like Lenny brings one kid in, helps change his life, and now you've gone on to help many.
Yes. Lenny gave to me, and this is a way that I can pay it back, right? They say pay it forward. I think it's important that the youth sees not only somebody that is doing something for them, but the story behind why they're doing it.
The Huddle events this week surround the enshrinement ceremony, but there's also a football game in town. The first preseason game of the 100th season. And I'm here to celebrate with 20,000 of my closest friends. As excited as I was to be in Canton, kicking off the 2019 season, I was distracted by the thought of Joe, a man that worked so much he'd never been to a game. What makes someone like that give so much for so little in return? I knew there had to be more to Joe's story, so I asked him to take me back to where it all started.
We're headed over to the Ellisdale projects on the northeast side of town.
Since you've stayed here in Canton, what are the moments where you actually, sometimes have to face the ghost of your past?
I would say where we're headed now, it strikes a nerve. So that second-story window right there is the window I was thrown out of.
And this was by your mom's
my mom's
boyfriend?
boyfriend. This is the guy, this is the first time I stood up to him.
When I first met Joe, I found out how far he'd gotten in life, but I had no idea just how much he'd overcome.
So right here is where I used to have my mower. Give me 1 second, please, just 1 second. Can we walk around back for 1 second? But there's just so much that has been done here. And my best friend Eddie got shot right there, shot and killed, and it was just normal. There's no one here to try to help out. Yeah. And every time I come here, man, I get this same feeling. This is the first time I've gotten out of my vehicle. I drive by, but I won't get out because I was worried about this.
Yeah. To come back here, face the pain, and then try to make it so others don't feel that pain.
That's right.
I commend you for giving children around here a better life.
To be honest, unfortunate past has made me such a bright future. It just kind of led me to where I'm at today. Yeah. I can tell you that it does get better, and these kids have this potential.
That's right.
Everybody here has this potential.
In the final huddle of the week, NFL legends and cheerleaders joined hundreds of local kids to clean up a neighborhood. And I was thrilled when Joe came to put in his 100 minutes.
Good job, good job. They're serving a purpose. They're understanding the importance of keeping their community clean.
Yeah.
One day, I'm hoping that a couple of these kids will be just like me, saying the same thing.
It's been an inspiring week where we learned lessons about health and wellness, overcoming life's obstacles, and using your success to pay it forward. And today, it's time to give back to someone who lives those values every day and has done so much for the people in his community.
What is this?
Hey Joe, Baker Mayfield here. Just want to let you know your work in the Canton community is not going unnoticed. I appreciate you, and we all do here, for giving back. And because of that, we would like to invite you out to the first preseason game against the Redskins at home. Keep doing your great work, and thank you very much.
How about that? How about that? You can go to a football game.
Wasn't expecting that at all.
I told you that's how to take a step.
Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Every year during enshrinement, we hear inspiring speeches about humble beginnings and how life's challenges helped create greatness.
It takes all 11 guys on the football field to do what we do. Help each other, encourage each other, lift each other up. I had to mature real fast because of my environment. It was crime-infested, drugs. I'm not supposed to be here, but by the grace of God, I made it.
This week in Canton, I learned that not all heroes have their busts in the Great Hall.
So many things helped me get to this place. So many people.
For some, their moment takes place in their old backyard with a hug from a grateful stranger.
This guy used to live here. He's given a lot to the community.
I never met you till now. You helped a lot of children out here. You really did.
Thank you. And these are some of the kids we helped?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm so glad you came out. Thank you so much.
That was a shock. I didn't know.
Thank you.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Stay encouraged. Encourage each other. Help somebody. We should. We're supposed to. That's what being a human is about. Leaving this place better than we got it.